Like women, way more successful because they're not married. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. I feel. I always say this to women when if they ask me, what would you tell every generation that's coming up and the women? I said, you become stubborn. You have to be stubborn. The good way stubborn, not the pride way stubborn, not the mean way stubborn, but the good way stubborn.
Not just you, like, there must be so many other successful women, right? Like,
Yes.
Do you think that's a trend? Like, that guys are not okay with this image of a girl or
Being above them,
or something that pinches their ego.
Imagine now you're raised as a guy and your only thing is like, तेरे को provider बनना पड़ेगा family के लिए. When that mentality comes into play and then they see the girl is earning more, that's where the whole
complexity comes in. When you're giving as a human being, even if you're giving 100%, you're expecting at least 1%. Shabash, very good. Or thank you so much, that was really sweet. And remembering it. Something. When you're lacking that, you take this out and become over-independent. Become overworkers, overachiever. I'm an overachiever in the house. I hate it when you're coming and attacking me about where I'm taking these things, why I'm taking it. But are you coming to me and talking to me about it? No. You don't want to talk about it. Have you apologized?
Checkpoint. I'm going to roll it back to the time that she actually ran away from home.
The guy told me, are you okay with this? I'm like, okay with what? I was like, we're getting engaged in 2 days. I was like, who said? I met you today. He's like, no, everything is done. My entire family has come, we've done all the preparations, everything is here. I was like, what do you mean?
And that's the start of our new episode on Checkpoint with the CMO of Haramain group,
Thank you.
Munira Rahman. She's also, by the way, a travel influencer and a TEDx speaker, and she's a woman advocate and a keynote speaker all over the world for women.
and a choreographer.
Yes, and a choreographer.
Oh, I love it. Thank you.
So we have someone super multi-talented over here with us, and back to it.
Yes.
Yeah. So you were saying something about it's not compulsory to get married if you're Muslim.
No, in Islam, it's
Islam.
not.
It's not,
It's
like-
not compulsory.
It's not compulsory.
It's not compulsory.
For life.
It's not it's not a. They say it's like a sunnat. Like yes, the Prophet Muhammad will say you should and everything. But if it's not happening, it's okay. It's not happening. It's not like it's haram or it's sinful if you're not married.
There's no other stipulation to this.
No,
It's that simple.
it's that
अगर
simple.
कोई नहीं मिल रहा है तो it's probably not
Not
at the end.
there. It's not there yet, or it's maybe not there ever. You never know, because a lot of people I know that who are not married and are like women who are way more successful because they're not married. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. I feel they are, because I feel like, for them it's like their focus is not divided. It's just like they have the career, they want to be someone, they want to be bigger, them themselves or what the society expects you to be. So it becomes, I always say this to women when I'm if they ask me, what would you tell every generation that's coming up and the women? I said, you become stubborn. You have to be stubborn. The good way stubborn, not the pride way stubborn, not the mean way stubborn, but the good way stubborn. Be stubborn. And when you become stubborn, it's when you just you'll get everything that you want.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Question, checkpoint
Yes.
to that, right?
Yes.
In a way, can I frame it in a way where you're kind of saying that a marriage hampers the success of a woman to a degree?
Not to a degree, depending on the society and I would say the community as well.
Okay.
But to be honest, in my personal experience, I have even personal experience and the experiences that I see around, it's not necessary that it is just because of the marriage. It's also because what brings with the guy comes with in-laws, listening to them, or the guy has become a little out of mentality, is a little older. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying there are not a lot of people who support their women. There are. I know that. But you just have to be lucky. Not everyone is that lucky to find a guy who would be supportive of their wife, earning more, being more famous, being more successful, anything.
But is it okay for a guy to be like that?
Why
Like,
not?
You think you can find a guy like that?
I'm still
Not
single.
you.
I'm not able to find
No,
that.
like in
so
general,
point.
not just you. Like there must be so many other successful women, right? Like,
Yes.
Do you think
Yes.
that's a trend? Like that guys are not okay with this image of a girl or
Being above them.
or
Yeah, I think
Something
so.
that
I don't think so.
pinches their ego
Honestly, in my
to an
experience, I
extent.
don't think so. I don't think they are they're okay with it, because I feel like for some reason they feel, because of their own insecurity and their own lagging of whatever it is, they are become like, oh, they start thinking those girls are high standard. Those women
Okay.
are high standard. And high standard when it comes to, don't call a high standard woman who is with material and fine dining and business class and first class compared to a woman with high standards who knows what she wants, work,
Work
her
hard,
ambition, and her own
Not
financial
something that's given to you, but something that's
earned. That's the high standard I'm looking at. If she is already there, she can buy her business class ticket, she can buy her everything.
Yeah.
You just have to be okay with it. A lot of people are not okay with it. They push in these insecurities into women, their own insecurities.
That's only if they earn less than that. I think if for guys, it's like,
I also feel like it's
because
like,
they're like, thought of them like, imagine now you're raised as a guy and your
Yeah.
only thing is like, तेरे provider बनना पड़ेगा family के लिए.
I
Like,
understand.
You get it like that when that mentality comes
Yeah.
into play and then they see the girl is earning more, that's where the whole
Complexity comes in.
like,
Okay.
you know.
But I feel like even no one is asking him not to be the provider.
Yeah.
But no one is asking, but what I am saying is, but you have no right to put her down if she's doing better.
That's
what.
absolutely right, and I get it.
Yeah.
But there are some families who don't like it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
There is-
It's community, society.
Like
Yeah.
hopefully it should change by this generation.
I
and
hope so
live-
too. I hope
You
so
know,
too.
like
Yeah.
I personally feel like this is probably the first time in like human history where you have these many women working and earning probably closer to what men
They
have
become
been,
more
right?
alpha. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's the first time it's
Yeah.
ever happening. So you'll see like
lot of
probably like
resistance, but you'll see
yeah,
a
like
lot.
it's not normal. You get it?
Right.
Like it's happening for the first time. It's not normal. No one knows what's the right
have to
thing
get
or
used
the
to it.
wrong thing. is.
Exactly.
Guys have never fucking felt
Yeah,
this
like-
way. Girls have never had like this much power in
Power.
society in terms of like when it comes to like a financial thing is like a decision making head kind of.
Yes.
thing.
Whoever earns,
So like everyone's like stuck in their own struggle in the same thing kind of.
Yeah.
whoever earns the most runs the house, right? That's the saying in the family. You
Yeah,
know what?
yeah.
The family.
That's what they say because of his. We are talking about a particular like
Yeah.
a community, society, and stuff, right? This is what they say. They're like, जो earn कर रहा है वो ही
That's
like
the head.
that's
Yeah.
the head और कोई नहीं है.
Do you think
So
that's right?
that is not right because I'll tell you something. What I'm facing in my own family.
Sure.
My father is running the business and so am I. And I am helping to expand this business. The reason why there are more Gucci and LV bags and business class flights that are happening for the other members in the family is because of me also. But because he is a person who is the head and is a man, so he is given more, oh, dad, oh, uncle. But where is my respect?
How do you gain that?
You cannot because you're a girl working who's not married. That's the
I'm
family
telling you,
problem.
The only thing that can change is it's changed. Like, when the people working with you change,
Yeah,
that mentality will change, right? Like now it's with the whole family thing. They've seen you grown up.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
They know, like, I mean,
Like, they're not ready to see you grown up.
They're not
You
ready,
had
they're not
only
ready to
mentioned.
see you make decisions.
Do you think it's because they're not ready to make the decision? Is it because the complexity is coming that I am doing better than them and it's bothering them? And it's bothering
To an
them
extent,
because they are so dependent on the finances on husband or son or father or father-in-law or brother-in-law or whatever
But
it is.
when has this been instilled in, like, बच्चों की नहीं सुनिए आप.
बच्चों की नहीं सुननी
Yeah,
नहीं सुनेंगे वो तो खबर है मुझे लग रहा है अभी भी कभी भी नहीं सुनेंगे like I feel
The
like this
eternal
is
struggle.
the eternal struggle नहीं सुननी because for them मैंने बोला जो right है वो right है ना
Yeah.
because this is how I have lived my life
I've
this is
lived longer than you, so I know better.
I know better I'm older than you so I know better but when you're using that card why am I not able to use this card on my sisters घंटा फिर भी respect नहीं मिल रहा है I don't understand like
You're not using it well.
like what how else would I what do I do more than this see I'm sorry I'm trying to get married it's not happening like I'm sorry but now if my one side of my life is not working मतलब ये नहीं like I'm going to close the key to the other side of my life
That's true.
I'm going to try to see where I'm progressing, where I'm shining, where I'm appreciated, where I'm getting the attention and the love. I'm getting the people who are actually appreciating of what I'm doing for myself, for my community, for my family, and for them. You know? So I'm doing a lot of social work as well. Why? It's because I have so much to give. You know, where do I give? Because what thing is happening is when you're giving as a human being, even if you're giving 100%, you're expecting at least 1%.
Yeah.
Shabash, very good. Oh, thank you so much. That was really sweet. And remembering it. Something. When you're lacking that, you take this out and become, like I'm talking about in women in general also, become over independent. become overworkers, overachiever. I'm an overachiever in the house. I have to be, because that's the way I can only prove myself. I'm sorry, I'm trying. There's no man. But I don't know. That's what I tell them. I'm sorry, I'm trying. There's no man. What do I do?
Yeah.
Now that I become...
The pool becomes so much smaller.
Smaller for me too.
That one successful
Exactly.
or,
Exactly.
like,
And I go out with my friends. That's when I feel a little... I'm not taking my work. I'm not taking my house problems. I'm not taking anything. And I'm taking myself. And we're just having fun, you know. And then the question comes, your friends are more important. They're asking me. They're coming to my room when I've not showed up for a day or two. You have to 1 minute walk to my room. So come and ask. Same thing when it comes. Why are you so open about talking about everything? Why are you going on podcasts? Why are you going on TEDx and talking about these things? Are you talking to me? You're not even coming and asking me.
You're just asking why you do it.
You're not even... So, okay, घर का बच्चा बाहर जाके क्यों बात कर रहा है? घर पे बात हो रही है? नहीं हो रही ना? You're not listening to your child in the house. You're not ready to hear it.
That's such a cool perspective.
We were just discussing about that. Like,
Yeah, that's a
people
really...
who
that's
speak a lot, people who share a lot, bachpan mein they're not being given that.
I was silenced for so long.
yeah.
I wasn't allowed to give opinion. I
don't
wasn't
think many
allowed.
are, right?
I'm not allowed to give an opinion. I can't fall in love, because falling in love means you went with a guy outside and you were with him. Even if this guy is Bangladeshi Muslim, the status they need, everything. He's perfect. But तूने प्यार कैसे किया? तू बाहर घूम रही थी इसके साथ, मतलब अकेली में लंच और डिनर्स कर रही थी. So मतलब बंदी करे क्या? Like, okay, now they're saying go. Because now they're like, you know, the clock is ticking. The clock is ticking. I'm like, now you think
At
I'm...
what point did that switch to now go get yourself a guy?
Now I think ये table भी सांस ले रहा है, कर लो, like कुछ तो कर लो, like, you know.
What I'm asking is, when did that switch happen from like don't talk to guys to like
Older.
Like how much older? How old do you need to be?
It took me 5-6 years. Since COVID.
Give or take.
Since COVID. के बात कर लो. सिर्फ Muslim.
Yeah, okay.
Just think of it as Muslim. He can be from anywhere. Just Muslim. And I understand. I respect that.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you've eaten 30 years of my life already, right?
Yeah.
You wasted my prime time because you wanted a guy, Bangladeshi, you wanted a Muslim, you wanted a good status guy, good family, coming from a good place, has a good house, good cars, this. You had different. Then, soon as I was getting, like, the more I was getting older, it was like down, cut. Abhi Muslim.
That's it. That's only one.
That's it.
What if you had just began with that?
It would have been so easy. That's what I'm saying. That reason why I hated when you're coming and attacking me about where I'm taking these things, why I'm taking it. But are you coming to me and talking to me about it? No. Okay, chalo. You don't want to talk about it. Have you apologized?
Okay. Parents don't.
I think I would be right in. Yeah, in our. I consider this as the Desi culture itself, in Bangladesh or Pakistan or India. Like, I kind of consider it as Desi culture.
So why do I have to apologize now for talking?
Because you're younger. Come on. How are you? How have you not caught up to the 2025?
I know what you're saying, but I just cannot, and that's the problem. I know.
They will make a mistake, and they know they made a mistake. He will come and hug me, but he will not apologize. Yeah.
That's brilliant.
You get it?
I am ready to take that as well. Give me a hug, and that's it. But उनका आता है, ये कब किया? अरे भूल भी गए, मैं अभी भी traumatized हूँ. ये लोग भूल गए.
Yeah.
They have forgotten. ये कभी ऐसा किया ही नहीं है मैंने.
Now suddenly there's like all memory about it.
How?
And they were the perfect parents, you know.
Like, you know, I'm not being able to sleep, Dad.
Yeah.
And are you saying you slept after saying these things, doing these things? I don't know. Like, it's very difficult, and I just feel like for a lot of women out there, right? I just feel like be fearless. Say whatever you want to say and be natural. Be yourself. And say it. There will be backlashes, there will be this. But if you can make yourself in a place where no one can take anything from you, and you have to be independent.
Honestly, they will get a lot of backlash from the community.
100%. I did. Like,
You do, right?
100%.
Exactly. And they will always, anyone who tries to go against the norm gets like like backlash like?
I have a lot of followers asking me to also regarding this. Because they really want to. So what happens is all the followers, fans, or my friends, they'll send my post on my inbox and be like, bro, man, you should have opened your comments. I cannot open my comments. I'll tell you why. You have such a nice picture. Wow, she's taking a nice photo shoot, video, this. Very nice quote written by me. Abaya looks better on you, sister. Hijab will look better on you, sister.
Yeah, it's just toxic, man. Like,
she's from Bangladesh, she's Muslim, but she does not behave like one. This. क्या होता है ये लोग comment करके छोड़ के चले जाते हैं. I'm the one who reads it and I'm just like, oh shit. Now what happens is when this is read by family, he's also saying, I'm like, ये कौन है? Look, people are talking. And I'm just like, so what I've done it, closed my comments. I don't need your, my comments have been closed.
Oh, is
all
it?
my comments are closed. I don't want your comment. This is my, I'm not earning anything from my Instagram. I'm actually not earning anything. It is my hobby, like my passion to travel, to show people, show a vision. What I like to take photos, I post my photos. I like to take photos of the place and I put about in my view of how I think about the place. That's it. Now you don't like my view, you can't comment.
You like it, I'll know it.
You like it, I know it when you're hearted. And when you love it too much, I know you've inboxed me. Like,
nice.
About, wow, I love it, Munira, this is so nice, this is so pretty. Or like, wow, what you've written is amazing. So it's just like you have those people. But do I have to take the people's comment into mine? Now people come and tell me, the more famous you get, it has to be a part of your life. Does it? No.
That's a choice, right?
It's a choice. It doesn't. The people will criticize you. Now if someone says, oh, you've become like this and you become that. कल वापस ही करूँगी मैं. तू मत देख फिर Instagram. तू मुझे unfollow कर दे. Right? Unfollow me. Why are you following me and then you want to criticize and you want to talk about it and send it to your friends and other people and have these personal conversations? I mean, you really forget that we have insights. So we know when people are sending our pictures. Yeah. So I know. And I nicely also put it back up on my story. I hope everyone enjoyed the gossip session with this picture. And that's savage also. Because you see how many times it's directed to and sent it. Who is sending it to who? It's not coming to me. So it didn't come to me. So where has it gone?
Going around.
People are talking. I was like, good for me. As long as you talk more, my insights are better. Yeah, exactly.
Checkpoinnt.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to roll it back to the time that she actually ran away from home.
Oh yeah, tell me about that. Like, how did
Dig in.
Yeah.
Oh.
How did that happen?
That's everyone's favorite story. So is mine because I feel like it changed
Dude,
my
I feel
life.
like more people need to hear it.
Like, more people should hear this story.
Like, they need to know. Like, for themselves.
So it came when you're like, for so many years, you're shut. You can't give opinion. You can't say things that you want to say. Then your school is chosen, your university is chosen, your kind of tuition teachers, or your friends are chosen. Everything is chosen for you. Your summer holidays are back in your hometown where you don't connect.
Yeah.
3 months you're there and 3 months you're in the house. This is your summer holiday from school and university time. There's no life. Where is my life?
Like, you don't know which place also you belong to. Because when you go back to like Bangladesh and all, do you connect with people over there? Like,
I'll tell you something. We are put in the house and that's it. We are
What do you
watching.
mean put in the house?
घर पे बैठे हैं हम पूरे दिन खाना खा रहे सो रहे हैं
Like, that's
और
it.
टीवी देख रहे हैं.
That's it.
That's it.
Oh,
और
is
दावत पे जाते हैं
is-
चाची के घर जो 1 minute walking में है.
Is this
like
just children or just girls?
No, boys are going out. Boys are going grocery. Boys are going out, sitting with their people who they know. We are not going. I would say younger boys were not going because they're like this chote hai na. Older ones were doing what they want to do. And we were in a place like where like this is, and imagine watching TV where you're so bored that you're watching the episodes again the next day in the morning because it's airing again.
It's like this
Like-
change of location, right?
Like what
That's
the?
mad.
It's mad. So when you're doing all of
Is this
these,
how many years?
this is still until the age of 25.
That's
Oh.
crazy, dude.
And imagine I was in school. I was not a smart kid. I was a very creative kid. So my football, basketball, dancing, and things to do with history, like Islamic, Arabic. This is history. I was super at it. So I was more on the creative side and history and art and all that stuff. So I wanted to like be someone different. So I decided that I'll do choreography because I went into a competition and I wanted I'm Ritik. I know it. I watched it and I know it. Yeah, I watched it and I know it. I think I can do this. For them, choreography means pole dancing.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Dancing means she's going to pole dance. So I said, okay. I didn't argue because there's no argument here, yeah? Because when I'm telling you, if you question or if you argue,
You know more than me.
it's proper physical and mental abuse. Physical abuse was next level physical abuse. There's like your body, right now my body is coping up because it's finally has done whatever they wanted to survive, and now everything is hitting. Like for the last 3 years, my body has taken a downfall because now it's catching up, right? So it was like a proper abuse. So now I was like, I didn't want to argue because mujhe pata hai one thing also I will say, I will get beaten up, right?
Yeah.
So then I said I wanted to become a fashion designer, right? Because I was like, okay, something creative, right? They're thinking what? I'm going to wear a bikini and walk on the runway.
So it's basically the extreme of
Everything.
It is a
So I was like,
exaggerated
ab main
version.
kya karoon? I'm a creative person. Please don't try to make me a. By the way, I can't do needles. I can't see blood. It bothers the shit out of
So
me.
no
I was like,
doctor,
no, I can't do all of this stuff. They wanted me to become a doctor. I was like, how? And I'm like, but doctor takes you 10 to 12 years to get the degree.
Yeah.
You want me married at the age of 20. So might as well let me do something that I can learn and I can do and I'll have fun doing it because that's me. So kya karna kya? They actually came into interior designing. You know why? Interior design is equal to homemaker.
No.
Wait, what?
Yes.
How? Where?
Yes.
Where?
घर साफ रखेगी शादी के बाद.
Saab rakhi.
So that's their perception of.
That was the perception. That's why I was allowed to do interior designing. I swear.
Way.
I swear.
Wow.
I swear. So I did interior designing. Literally, like I would study so hard, and from the age of 20, I was already seeing guys, like, arranged marriages. I started feeling like shit, kuch bhi karke degree haath mein aa jaye. Like somehow I should finish my degree and get it. And I was very, like, I loved studying. I loved doing all of these things, right? And for me, agar maine class miss bhi kiya na, alhamdulillah, mere grades bahut achhe the because I just know. Like
Just
I'm
a
doing.
smart kid. Right?
I was a smart kid that way in my creative side.
Yeah.
Not when if you're a smart kid, like I can't do a surgery. Like that's
yeah.
like that the way they wanted me to become a doctor, that was too much for me.
Yeah.
Smart with creative side. I can get my job done, I get my work done, my projects done. I was getting into Dean's List. It's a huge deal.
Yeah. Smart
Huge
kid
deal.
Like that.
Dean's
Not everyone
List.
gets into the Dean's List.
Yeah, I'm
or
getting into
whatever.
Dean's List. I'm now winning trophies and stuff for dance competitions in my university, inter-university
And there's
competitions.
no one that's supposed to know at home.
I have called them. I have invited them.
Oh my
Come see my dance performance. They've come. I said next year se mat karna. Kyun? The body parts are growing, so they should not move like this in front of men.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So these are things. But next year again, I will do my practices, and again I will go into competition. And again, we'll win it.
Yeah.
But that's different. I continue doing it, and then I graduated, and then I joined Haramain right away. Okay. So then it came into the mind that why did you do interior design? You should have done graphic designing. It would have helped our products. I was like, too late, bro.
But something has to be complained about.
Because something has to. Abhi to kiya hai to hai. And by the way, at the same time when I started working with her, I'm seeing boys.
Okay.
I have not rejected even one. They are rejecting me. So I was like, this is from
And
Allah.
why are they rejecting you?
They didn't
you
want to
think?
come into a powerful family.
Okay.
They didn't want to become from ladke wale. They didn't want to become ladki wale because it's such a powerful company. They wanted to have some, control.
Okay.
They didn't want to get a girl from Dubai. They're thinking maybe I'm modern.
Okay.
They didn't even get to talk to me.
Okay.
नहीं Dubai से नहीं चाहिए. Modern
So
होगी.
you're not fitting the criteria.
I was not fitting the criteria of all the
Others.
men.
Okay.
Some of them were very nice. Some of them were nice. She's too young.
Okay. This was what, 20?
20. Started from 20.
Yeah.
From 20 to 25.
Okay.
This is my story. Like graduation, Haramain, and in between have seen 20 guys.
Okay.
Yeah. So all of that is life. Because I know my end goal is what? Marriage and kids.
Yeah.
At the age of 25, I remember they had taken me to Bangladesh saying it's my cousin's wedding. And I found out.
This was at 25? I thought this story was like a little before.
25.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. It just gets better.
Yeah, so I was 25 and they're taking me saying it was my cousin's wedding. And I met the guy. Okay, and then they said they're going to make me meet a guy. I was like, हाँ वो तो होता रहता है.
Normal.
हाँ नॉर्मल है, आके कल रिजेक्ट करेगा, मैं वापस अपने वापस दुबई जाऊंगी, काम करूंगी, वही है. The guy told me, "Are you okay with this?" I'm like, "Okay with what?" I was like, "We're getting engaged in 2 days." I was like, "Who said?" I met you today. He's like, "No, it's everything is done. My entire family has come. We've done all the preparations. Everything is here." I was like, "What do you mean?" And by the way, we're not talking alone, okay? My bhabhi and my cousin are sitting in that corner.
And they're not saying anything.
No, they're like
They
looking.
know already.
They're looking. They know. They all have prepared.
Only you.
Only you
I'm
don't
the
know.
only one who did not know. And my sisters and my cousin sisters. None of the girls knew.
Anyone who would tell you plus
Any
your
Rahman's
gang.
daughter did not know. None of the Rahman daughters knew. Bhabis knew, brothers knew, everybody knew, but not.
So it's like perfectly thought of, right? To hide it from you.
And then
I
what happened?
was
He
like,
said-
and I was like, no,
We should
no,
have
no.
another emotion on our face.
Yeah,
Sorry about that.
yeah, no, I had no sleep. I'm so used to
But
this.
this is the podcast.
Yeah,
man.
I
This is
know.
still, like-
Yeah, so it's just that, then I was like, no, this, and then he freaked out and he said, what do you mean? I'm like, I didn't know. He's like, why? He's like, what do you mean by you don't know? I was like, I didn't know this was happening. Then he's like, shit. And then I was like, this is crazy. So I made my cousin sisters and my sisters, I'm like, go get his number.
Right?
I was like, go get
That's what
his
he said.
number.
Man,
He said
just
to be
watch,
emotion.
bro.
I'm putting
Yeah,
emotion.
yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
Come into it, bro. Come on.
Yeah, so I was like, go get his number and then I'll text him and I'll tell him this is this, whatever. Somehow they got the number and everyone got mad, like, oh, I know they tried to get it. I'm like, no, I don't have anything. I don't have his number. Somehow I figured it out. I told him, you need to call it off. You need to call it off because I'm not ready for this. I don't know you. I have to meet you first and I need to know you as a person. Please don't do this. He told my family.
Oh shit.
I got screwed, bro. So screwed.
Shit.
I was
Because
like,
he was ready for it.
How did she get his number? That's
For
the
my
first
cousin.
thought, nah.
Yeah, for my
like,
cousin.
For them, it'll be like, yo, how did she
got
get
the
his
number
document?
and I apparently and they said, oh my god, blah blah blah. Then now they have blamed me the last 20 guys that have rejected. इसने बोला है.
Oh, shit.
I was like, नहीं, यही बोला है. ये बोला है कि लोग मैंने नहीं बोला है, इसको बोला है. And then I was like, and that's true by the way. I've never rejected any of those. And I was just in a situation because, again, why was I tricked to come into a different country saying it's someone else's? When I was nicely meeting all the boys, right? Why did you have to trick me? The betrayal was not that there was a guy who wanted to marry me. The betrayal was that my family betrayed me.
Yeah.
Like, I've been there. I've been listening to you. What else you want me to listen to? Like, और कितना opinion नहीं दो, ये नहीं करो, वो नहीं करो, चुप बैठो. किया है, फिर मार भी खाया है, फिर वापस किया है, फिर भी मार खाया है, because it's you get just used to it, you know, that you're not allowed to go out. I still go out, and then I come back and I get beaten up. No problem. I had fun outside, you know.
Yeah.
But it became like a what do you say, like
I know this has happened.
Bro, how
natural
do you stand
process.
up? Like, honestly, like, again, I might be overstepping my boundary, but how do you stand up to that eventually? Like,
You can't, right? Because they're so powerful people themselves, and they're
Yeah,
again,
exactly.
and the gender is also different. They're more men.
like
The
in
ratio of
all
men who were
senses-
against were men.
Yeah.
Uncles and dad and everything, right? So it was crazy. So then I remember all this happened, and because I had told, so my uncle came and he started screaming, yelling. He hit me. My uncle hit me.
Uncle?
Oh yeah, it was normal. He hit me and everything. All the men started hitting, and everyone said, "Oh, you shut up." Because of that reason, I had like high fever and stuff, and ended up in the hospital. Now thinking as a parent, my daughter's son is so sick right now. This has happened and this has taken such a big toll. Nahi chahiye, bhai. I'm that person, right? My father postponed it. Postponed my engagement. It didn't cancel. I was in the hospital for 4 or 5 days, and after that my engagement was happening, and I have not eaten. I'm not eating nothing. I asked the guy, why are you doing this? If you call it off, it's over. Like, you know, it's easy, right? A guy says no means khatam na baat.
Yeah, like saying no, he wanted to get mad. Money.
He wanted
No.
money.
Oh.
He wanted money. He wanted his life
That
to
was guaranteed with you, bro.
Yeah. So he's like, you know, he wanted money. He wanted the whole, like, he gets money and everything. And I was just like, I wasn't able to crack it. Then when the engagement happened, while the engagement is happening, you can see that the girl is unhappy. It's normal human thing. His ring didn't fit. In front of everybody. It felt like this. I took it and I was like, Allah also doesn't want. Why are you doing it? In front of everyone. No one was like, you know, like, no one was blinking like, hoga. Matlab hoga to hoga. So then they saw my retaliation and stuff, and they said that cannot happen. We need to keep her back in Bangladesh until the day of wedding.
No, man.
Because, and now we're going to, if this is how, this is my uncle. If this is how a girl is retaliating, then keep all of them. Keep all the
All your
Rahman
siblings.
and cousins who are girls. Keep them all. Don't send them to a different country. एक के बाद एक की शादी करवा दो. पहले
Is
इसकी
it that
करवाओ.
important? Like, why is it so important? Like, can you explain to me? I'm not very great with all this.
So basically, that's how my Popo's kids have been married.
No way, dude.
And the thing is, Popo does not hold the last name, right? She is a Popo's list. She has a different last name. I've seen, and that's the same uncle who's their mamu and my chachu, right? I have seen him do that. And now he thinks that this is okay. He's doing it there, so he can do it
Okay,
here.
as well, yeah.
And I'm just like, bro, no. Like,
And
not
you're the
okay.
eldest of your siblings, right?
Even cousin sisters, the eldest. So after
So
me,
you're
it's
like the
Asma, it's my
example
cousin.
for all, pretty much.
Yes, that इसको जैसे करवाएंगे देखो क्या होता है. I remember when my uncle said, you see how she retaliating. She's this is what education does. मना किया था ना, educate मत करवा. I looked at him and I was like, you know what? He said, you think education does this? No, uneducated people do this. You should have educated yourself. And वापस.
And yeah, okay.
The normal. So it kept on happening until one day, I don't know like if you know about this, but in Islamically we call it istikhara.
What is that?
So you pray your prayers and then you sleep in the night. And there's a particular prayer that you pray in your last prayer and you go to sleep. And you can get, signs from God. And people do it a lot from like making a good decision for marriage or for business. People do that a lot. You get different signs or somehow Allah removes that situation in a way that it's dissolved. People think, my family still thinks, I don't know if it's anywhere that is out there that this part was, this is the first time it's out there. My family still thinks that it is my smart brain thought of the escape. But I did istikhara.
No way, really?
No one knows. I did istikhara and I asked God for a sign. So my daily routine in that room, because I'm not eating, nothing. They would try to feed me. Some popo will come, my khala would come. Someone would try to feed me. I'm not eating. It would be bed and my prayer mat and my bed. And I would just go in the prayer mat and just cry. So I asked, and between that, by the way, I have one more thing. I told the guy again and again, I kept on calling him, call of the marriage. You know what he told me? Bitch, that's your domestic problem. Sort it out, not my problem.
What?
And if you really didn't want to, should have broken a few more bones by your family, so why didn't you come down to the engagement? I knew it. That's when I knew it. That जो घर पे हो रहा था ये मेरी शादी के बाद भी होगा. Because he knew I'm powerless here. So he knew he could control me also there when he gets married. Like, this is the weak. I can control her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then all that has happened. The istikhara, what I did, I saw a picture, like I saw myself standing with my passport in my hand. I didn't understand. I'm like, God, I'm not understanding. I had the same dream for a week. A week later, I saw both my sisters holding my arms and I still have the passport. And I started just crying one night and I said, God, I still don't get it. That dream, all I saw was my thumb and my passport in my hand. It's like, American passport. I was like, what is supposed to, because I don't know, right? Again, bubble, don't know what's the power, whatever. I was like, let me just give it a try. I called up Washington, D.C. and I told them, this is what I'm going through. They said, we can't help you because it has to be embassy related. So call your embassy. I said, okay. But they're not picking up. He's like, then she gave me an email address. So I put down everything. I remember 2 a.m. I put down everything in the email address, like whatever is happening. 7 a.m. she called me from the American embassy in Dhaka called me. Where are you? What's your location? We're getting you out of there. So that's the story.
Way, dude.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, so that's why we're getting you out of there. And then I started giving them more names because I want to take my cousins sisters also. They're like, I can't take them unless they're like Americans or something. But they're Americans. Awesome. So we were like, we're all Americans. This happened. And then I was like, and by the way, I could have left the next day. But because being the oldest daughter, respect of my father, seeing what he has built, my family, I still kept on going back and saying, Dad, tufan aa raha hai. Tell me, is this wedding going through or not? It is going through. Okay. Next day, are you sure you want to do this? I'm telling my father now, are you sure you want to do this? I have asked him every other day. I've asked my mom, are you going to keep me safe? Are you going to, protect me or no? Are you going to stop this as a mother? No. Then I was like, then you called it on yourself. Like, I can't help it. After that happened, my sisters didn't know that I had spoken. No one knew for almost 10 days that American Embassy knows everything is being in order. Now they had asked me, what's my location? I was like, I don't know my location also.
Oh, shit,
Yeah, I don't know my location because for us is that we get out of the airport, we get straight into the house and we're in the house. How to get from the airport to the house, I don't know. I don't live here. Second, I don't know anything here. So I somehow convinced and told my papa, I was like, I want to go get snacks and blah, 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 blah. My mom's like, no need, go tell the driver to go get it. I was like, no, I want to go. My papa was like, let her step out, go fresh air. Maybe she'll only change her mind. Maybe, she's just stuffed. So she took me and I told her, can we go to the biggest one, which is a little further away, She's like, yeah. We went there. On the way back, I was like, okay, there is a, graveyard, you're right. Graveyard on the right, then you take a left and there's a school on the left and then there's a right and this is the house
Mapped
is there.
yourself.
Mapped my entire thing. Soon as I came home, I wrote it all down. And I said, you'll find me right here after you do all of this. It was crazy. It was crazy because I didn't know how to tell them. And that's the only way. And then I decided, they said, we'll come to, when do you want us to come? It's all on you as long as we know that your life is not in danger. I remember it was a Sunday or a Monday when I was talking to them and I said, can you come on the Tuesday? Sunday I spoke to them, I said, Tuesday is done. Monday I'm going to tell my sisters. So I told one of my sisters, I said, you're coming. The one who's after me. She's like, yeah, I'm going to go, I want to go, blah, blah, blah. Then she said, I'm not going without her. I was like, I'm not taking that one. That one, me and don't get along. And I was like, ye bol degi. Mujhe pata hai iska nature, tss wali. I was like, tss wali. I was like, to be safer is better. I cannot take her. I know her. I was like, no, she will not say anything. I'm like, okay. Then I said, now I have to go and speak to my cousins. I went over to their house, which is a walking distance, 1 minute ka walking hai. I went over. I see my cousin's house, her bags are packed, her stuff is packed. And I was like, and her name is Asma. Asma was like, what's happening? Asma was like, okay, abhi mat batana, but mom is running away with us. Basically, their mom was in their side and taking them out.
Crazy. 2 separate escape plans.
Yeah. So, two separate. I was like, I was coming to offer help. Even I'm learning. They're like, what do you mean? I'm running tomorrow. It's like, we are going tomorrow. I'm like, when are you going? She's like, we're going in the morning, afternoon, something like that. I was like, we're going early morning, 6 a.m. So I was like, no, I can't go. Then and my sister was like, what's wrong with you? I was like, listen, my job is to make sure you go out. Say, for example, at 6, 7 in the morning, these people come and take us out. They might get stuck. And then I will not be at peace. My cousins are out, not out, ye wo. Let them go out and we'll go out the next day. We'll leave the next day. Make sure that, because their plan is their mom taking. We have an embassy.
Yeah.
So there it could be very risky. What if they just lock them down? My embassy can come inside, they can open.
Yeah.
So let them go first. Just listen to me and let them go. And she's like, okay, fine. That happened, they left. The whole house, everyone's doing kusur pusur because no one wants to tell us that they've left. But we know from beginning that they left, now we are leaving. Batana nahi, bachcho ko batana nahi, bachcho ko idea aa jayega. You're hearing all these, everyone, all the girls, we make full time. Then the next day, they came in the morning. So they first were sending, so they said that we have to send the police first because the first local police has to intervene. And I was like, okay. Then I was like, but what do you mean? And he's like, let them call you and they're going to tell you and they're going to give you a schedule, they're coming. And this was after Fajr, so 6 in the morning. I freaked out. The guy said, problem kya hai?
Okay.
Tumhara baap itna bada aadmi hai. Normal to hai wo. I freaked out, called my caseworker. I'm sorry that I left out something. You need to Google my father.
You have to?
Google my father. Police se nahi chalega. And my father and the family cannot. And then she goes she searched, she's like, oh my God, okay, don't worry, everything will be fine. Police, she's like, we are sending police and we're sending FBI agents as well.
Okay.
So I was like, don't worry, they will be there. And there was this one guy who knew how to speak in Bengali, and he was a proper American, white. And he was one of their agents. So he's like, he's going to be there. I said, perfect. We were there and everyone was laughing. And by the way, we had just taken a small suitcase, like, you know, the hand trolley, put our pajamas, like 1 or 2 pajamas of each, and that's it. And we're waiting. You know, till now I think, why didn't I take all my clothes? Like, what was the point of running there?
Always travel light.
No, but the thing is, they're there. You know what I mean? Like, you know, they're there to take my stuff, right? So
fully prepared.
But I was like, child, like, you know, you have to run on your feet or something. So I was like, why didn't I just
I don't think you could have imagined.
I couldn't imagine. Like, at that moment, I couldn't. So they were laughing. And my uncle, the same uncle, started laughing. He's like, call the police on me, on us. He's laughing. And the police guy goes like, settle karo, settle.
Yeah.
And with money, he's ready to settle, right? I messaged her, where is the agent? Where is the agent? They're settling. Just to let you know that if they literally settle now, my marriage is not happening. That's for sure. It's because I will be buried somewhere. And you will never find me. And then she's like, no, the agent is coming now. What are you saying? As soon as the agent came, all of the smiling faces turned into crying faces.
Oh.
Beta, why are you doing this with us? I was like, why am I doing this with us? So what was happening for the last 3 months? And then my mom is like, no, I looked at my mom, you also come with us. Leave them, come with us. I'll take care of you. I'll figure it out. I'll take care of you. Come. All the women come. Mom's like, I'm not leaving him. I was like, then I have to go. I'm sorry, I'm not going to do this. I have to go. And then my bhabhi started saying the third one cannot go. She's still a minor. This. I was like, no, she signed us. As soon as she signed it, till now, I'm her legal guardian. So basically, they've signed it, and I've signed that I'm her legal guardian. She's given me the authority. So that's what happened. And that's how we went. And then I remember they took us to Dhaka. Before that, my mom and I have a baby sister. Like, she was 10. So my mom came with her and my dad. Already they reached before we reached Dhaka from our city. My father reached, probably with his helicopter. I don't know, he reached. And there are like 2 separate entrances where my dad was standing with my baby sister one, and she's like my weakest point. Like, she was like my daughter. Like, you know, she's growing up in my arms, you know. And my mom was sitting with envelopes with Dubai tickets. कि हम दुबई जा रहे हैं, ये नहीं होने वाला, साथ में जा रहे हैं, कुछ नहीं होने वाला. We go there, but I can't risk it, right? We went there and they had like full security as soon as I landed. There were 2 entrances. We didn't know which one. The exit we were going, mom was standing there. So my father was on a different exit. As soon as the exit happened, like they look at my mom's like, done. The woman took it, tore it and said, you should have thought about it before when she was getting hit for 3 months. Now it's too late. They put me in bulletproof cars also because we were so freaked out. Like, what if like it's an honor killing and like blow up the freaking car only? I don't know.
Shit.
So we went into the embassy. Then they put us in a safe house for 5-6 days because all of our people are like the, you know, all the connections that we have, like the family has. The people were going around in the airport.
Looking around.
To know when we fly out, where we go, which flight we take out. So 5 days we had to stay in a safe house in Dhaka. And then they put her in Qatar Airways, Qatar. So we went Dhaka to Doha, Doha to Chicago, Chicago to Texas.
That's all to just cover your tracks.
Yes.
No way.
Yeah.
Then after that,
No fucking way. That's insane.
Yeah.
after that, you were in the US for like a year and a half.
Year.
You know.
The other half I wouldn't count it because the other half I had come back to New York and my family wanted me to be back, and that whole other thing
They got in
happened.
touch with you.
Yeah.
They got in touch with you through your
Yeah.
sister, right?
Yeah.
Then they're like, okay, now come back. And then,
No, then they told me like go to New York and at least stay in New York because we have family there. So at least we have that thing. So I came to New York and my bhabhi, and I said, but my sister Sam won't come here. She wants to finish her education and you're paying for her education in Texas. She's made friends. She has her best friend there. She wants to stay there. So make sure that she finishes that. I'll come in that way. Let her stay in Texas and I'll come to New York. Came to New York. My bhabhi came with her 2 kids. Melting point for me. And the kids said, Shona Pupu, aa jao, like for some time to Dubai. I said, yeah, I'll go stay with the family for 1 or 2 months. And I'm here doing the podcast still. I haven't gone back. But yeah.
Crazy,
Yeah.
dude. That's
Crazy.
mind-blowing, man.
wow, shit.
Yeah. Checkpoint for you.
Checkpoint, indeed.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Mad, dude. That's like
Crazy.
insane. Crazy. Whoa. like, can you forgive?
I've forgiven them. That's why exactly with them, right?
Yeah, like that's what I
But
was
the
thinking.
problem
Like,
is
after all
with
that,
them,
like,
I forgive them. I cannot forget it. I hate it when people say move on. I get it from my family a lot. Why don't you just move on?
no, but that's
It's
your
not your
experience.
trauma. It's mine.
Yeah.
The traumatee cannot tell. The one who traumatized, like, cannot tell you that, like, you are supposed to move on from it. I cannot move on from it. It's because I remember how many times I felt helpless. How many times I still looked into the positive side and said, maybe thinking that, I could be moving from one shelter to another someone's house to someone's couch. All these things that I have done, I thanked still my parents, saying that maybe tomorrow, maybe my parents are praying and that's why I'm not sleeping on the street. That's why I'm getting this shelter. Imagine, I still gave them credit while I was there. That kuch to dua hai. That they must have prayed that make sure my kids are not sleeping on the floor or on the road. I'm thinking like maybe because of this, they're not going to hear this. They're going to hear what I have said before and after, not this segment right now.
This is what like is the now, right?
Yeah, exactly. So for them to understand this is very difficult that, I want to forget it. Of course, anyone wants to, but can you take it out from someone's life? No. It is a part of the life. Every time I made a movement and I've come, if every one message from a Bengali girl will message me and Appa, how you did this, I have to say it. I'm not going to be able to help you if you don't know how to help yourself. This is what I first say. You need to stand up for yourself. And then whichever city you are, I'm taking the flight on getting you out of it. But tell me that you will financially work on your own, manage it, and go through the hardship. Then most of them don't want to.
Yeah.
Most of them don't want to.
They want the easy life.
They want the easy life.
Yeah.
Some of them want it. Some of them want it. And I've said, no matter what, I will come. That's what I said. Grace was my caseworker. And I told her, I don't know what my future holds, but I wish, inshallah, like wherever I go, if I could at least motivate different women, different ages, different society, community, coming from different status, whatever it is, if I could motivate them, yes. And I'll see how much I can do. And until then, when I am saying that I've made this company, I've made myself here, I'm doing what you're doing. I'm coming into that phone call and I'm rescuing women, getting them out of places. Because I will never forget her. Like, see how Grace is stuck in my head. I'm very bad with names. Grace is stuck in my head because that's how much I remember. Because I remember when I remember having the first conversation with my caseworker when she said, when that email came through, someone else had it, by the way. Someone else read the story. Someone else was going to rescue. And she said, 3 girls and maybe more, can I do this? Can you give it to me instead? And she did the whole rescue plan. So after that, like a person has taken that from someone else's case, said, can I take this case? Give me this case. I want to do this case. To find out she has been in this, she's Grace, is a very American name. She's American, but she's Chinese. So she's come from similar stuff.
That's her English name.
Yeah. So she was just like, I know what you're feeling. I believe you. I believe you. And so I'm going to take you out. So that way, you need like women who have experienced it to understand, say emotionally, say like mentally, something. They need to understand it. The women have to understand you to able to help you. Empathy is very important. So my therapist says your EQ level is too high, that I've discussed with you guys.
Yeah.
It's too high that you just, like for me, someone crying, I just start crying. Why is this crying? Why is this necessary? Why is this person crying? Like, like it doesn't have to cry. Why are you crying?
The whys would end.
Why are you crying? You don't need to cry. Don't cry for this idiot. Don't cry for this situation. I'm that person. But it's just that I've become very like emotionally attached easily with people. But the thing is, I tell people this really nice thing too. I'm the most emotional attached person you'll see, at the same time most emotionally detached person. Because that means you've taken me for granted. And if you've come on this side of the page, I can guarantee you I'm not the same person with you for the rest of your life. And I'm that person. Same thing I tell even in my relationships. The best person you're going to date and the worst person. So,
That's on you.
Yeah, that's on you. You can find the best person because they get shocked because they see this person who's work ethic, gentle, sweet, kind, humble, nicest. Even with my friends, they'll see. But when you have crossed someone and taken someone for so granted, I have been in friendships, in relationships, in family, I've been taken so granted. Like so much. Like it's just unbelievable. Like a doormat. Just because I'm giving, just because I'm there. You take me, no problem. And I have patience. I'm that person. Hey, Allah ne sabar diya. I say this. Take that patience until they cross that bad point. Then they go like, ye gaali bhi deti hai. Like, she curses.
One step at a time.
Yeah, she curses. She does this. Look, like, who are you? I'm like, that's me. Who's done with you? Like, stop. And aisa nahi, I'm not that, by the way, typical, I'm sorry, I don't want to insult anyone. I'm not that typical woman. You think about what you did. I don't do that. I'll tell you. Like, why didn't you see my mood was off?
Straight up.
I'm not that person. I'm like, my mood is off. You did this. Come to me after half an hour or 2 business days. Like, like, I'm that person. Like, I need some time to observe. Because what happens to me, when you hurt me, I hate when people are like, I hurt you, I'm sorry. You're not letting me understand what happened with me. Give me the space to understand that something, like in relationships, when people lie, it's just, and I enter the relationship saying my deal breaker is you lie, you're out.
What sort of a lie? Like, what is a lie? It can be like a white lie, like छोटा सा lie. Like
what is a white lie?
I
Are you lying to surprise me? That's cute. But are you lying to lie?
I didn't
No.
see your message. Like one of those lies, like, oh, I didn't see your message.
Oh, that's fine.
Some people just lie because they just used to lie.
What
You know
is
what I
this?
mean?
Oh
Like-
my god, what is this? Can you
Have
help
you-
me?
have you
I don't
heard
know
of
how
that?
to work with this.
Yeah, some people just have the habit, so you just need to know that, this person
इतना
lies
क्या
every
झूठ
now.
बोलना होता है?
Because you're always expecting the truth, right? Because you are that. Do you get it?
Oh yeah.
Like, I am me, you are you.
Yeah.
I might lie that I'm just sitting in the washroom, but I'm actually like watching a movie. It's just a lie. It's a stupid lie.
Yeah.
that's
But I'm just, some people are just
So
like that.
no, I'm talking about the
That's
things
the
that
most
have
minimal one,
No,
like it
I'm
could
talking
go
about
more.
emotional cheating, lies. Like, they're talking to other women. Or
Okay.
they're lying over, like, the fact that, like, it happened to me once when, like, he lied over an entire conversation that he had with his ex-fiancée.
Because it's ex-fiance, right? Automatically, it's like, it's lying territory right there.
Get it? Like, it's like there. You have to be the
Like,
good
if that
person in
name-
that relationship story. You get it?
Yeah. Like, someone is trying to portray themselves as someone to you, which is why they lie.
I'm such a bee, by the way. I spoke to her. I'm very good. I spoke to her and I was like, you called her crazy. She's not crazy. Nor am I. You're crazy, bro. Like, that's how you figure
Everything
it
will add up to the
out.
guy just getting screwed in the side, bro. Trust me.
No, but the thing is, he's calling her crazy, but she wasn't crazy, by the way.
You're only hearing one
So
side
you
of the
figured
story.
it out.
Yeah, she wasn't crazy. I
You figured
did.
it
I
out.
spoke to her. I figured it out. I was like, who was the real crazy? I was like, I need to see these patterns before because, again, I see more green than red.
Yeah.
So I used to see green all the way, and then the red is like slapping on my face. I was like, kuch bhi nahi hai. Like,
Like gentle.
I was like, oh, what is this? Nothing. That's what I do with the red flag. It's nothing. And that's where I, like, screw myself over. But after some time, I've seen myself that I've started to notice the red flags easily now.
Okay, this is a very nice checkpoint. 3 red flags in guys.
No empathy,
1,
lies.
2.
Lies is / dishonest, yeah?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. And
Cry babies.
that is something that what to do with that? I don't know.
That's the real one. But what's the third one?
Who cry over everything. I just can't take it. I would say, okay, empathy, dishonest, not empathetic, dishonest. I would think lack of ambition.
Lack of ambition.
It's a red
Like-
flag. Like there is no ambition.
Like,
like-
are we comparing every ambition to your ambition?
No.
Or
no.
like, what
I'm
is that?
talking
What is
about
the what
he
is your
knows
minimum
what
bar
he
of
wants in
ambition?
his life in the future.
Okay.
He's just like not relaxing and be like,
Going with the flow.
going with the flow. Going with the flow
plan.
freaks the
Give
shit
me
out
the
of me.
fire plan guy.
Like,
Right? Like, what's your fire plan? And he will actually tell you, oh, bro, my 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year plan.
no,
No, right?
No, that is so unexpected. I didn't know about my life, right?
Fair.
I also did not know. I'm not saying that. I'm someone who
Knows his shit.
who has a drive.
Yeah.
He needs to have a drive.
To get out of the house every
to
day.
to do better in his life.
Fair.
Today I'm sitting in this position. I want to do better and be someone bigger.
Yeah.
If not, I should be a hustler, or I should able to contribute in a way that I'm driven.
Like progress. You're looking
Some
for
progress.
Yeah.
Could be mentally, could be financially, could be emotionally.
Somewhere.
That guy should be driven to do some progress in his own life in any way. Spiritually also, if he wants to do, something,
Fair. Checkpoint. Now we've entered the segment section. I forgot to mention. We just got into it.
Now I want to know 3 green flags that you see in a man.
Lots of empathy. I love it.
You can't
Love it.
you can't flip your previous answer. Come on.
Okay, no, empathy for sure. That's my deal breaker. Like
Okay.
also like lying and empathy. It's like if the person has empathy and does not lie, it's a deal breaker for me.
Okay.
White lies is what you said is okay, fine. I let it go.
You're allowed
Okay,
to white lie.
I allowed them.
Okay, empathy is one.
Empathy is one. Green flag, I think caring. Kind is very important. I think kind person.
Like well-spoken kind or manner-wise kind? Like actions or words? What?
Nature.
Okay.
A kind and kind person, because I think I've noticed it myself. I get very put off with unkind people. I get very put off.
What was number 3?
Respectful.
Respectful.
I think he has to be respectful. I think I tell this all the time that in any relationship, pyar, whatever, in the end of the day, if there's no respect, if love's gone, if respect is gone, relationship is gone. I believe in it. And I think like one of my relationship was off because of respect. Is because if you don't know how to keep my respect outside, you don't know how to respect me, you don't know how to respect my personal life conversations, then it's just crazy. Like I was dating this one guy who, I don't know if I was like the only person
have you ever
dating
dated
him
a
who
guy
was-
who constantly made fun of you while you were outside with your friends and all?
No.
So what do you mean by respect? And in terms of like in front of you, I mean like, you would say something disrespectful in front of your friends or in front of your...
No. So basically talking about my personal life to his own best friend. Sharing those things. I shared it with you. Why are you telling your best friend? And honestly, in that relationship, I thought I was the girlfriend and he was the wife. I felt it. Okay, why do you have to always pull out your phone and non-stop send him voice notes? Why are you talking to him 24/7? Like more than I'm having conversations with him, he's having conversation with his best friend, who's a guy. And I'm a very secure person. I don't give a shit. But what are you guys talking so much? like we women are supposed to call each other and fucking gossip, man. What are you gossiping, bro? Like, are you a girl? Why are you gossiping so much? And the thing is, that guy, this best friend, I was not a big fan. Because you know why? He was very disrespectful about women. Every conversation he used to talk about, and he's talking about his complicated relationships, say in front of dinner when he's having this conversation. I was like, if you guys, why are you doing this then if you're with her? And he'd be like, because of, that is very good. So he's like, so you're using her? He's like, yeah.
Okay. So it's like...
So you understand. And then I'm like, this is your best friend? Like for me, right? I'm an advocate for women empowerment. And telling women, treat your body like a temple. Telling women to be open and talk about what you want in your life. And throw the garbage out. And then you hear a man treating a woman like a garbage. Then what is my reaction going to be? Right? Not great, correct? Yeah. So I'm just like, and then I find out, like, then you think about it as like a person, like I'm running, I sit with so many people, I go around so much. I was like, why is he so comfortably telling him everything? Why do they talk all the time? It's so weird. I'm never this person. And I was like, can I see your chat?
You asked for it?
So show me your phone. I want to see the chat. I don't care whoever. With your best friend, I want to see a chat. I just had to scroll down one and I saw that he's talking about me. And I was like, why are you talking about me? Why are you talking about my life? And conveniently has sent a screenshot of our argument where I look like the mean person. So you know what I did? I screenshotted the entire conversation. I was like, I'll do the honors. And I sent it to his best friend because I had his number. Read the full context. I'm not this person. It's because he's done this. This is why I'm like, what the hell, And he's conveniently, and then his best friend is like, oh my God, poor you. She's so mean. This is what you want. I asked him, is this the reaction and the attention you want from me as well? Which you're not going to get, honey. Like, you have had a good life. Appreciate it and move on. What are you crying about? That you need the attention not only from your partner, but also from your best friend like this? And so I was like, okay, then you know what? Marry him. I'm out. I'm out.
That was literally why you were out.
I was
The
out
guy
because because there was so
wiping
many,
his best
there was
friend.
lies, there were so many things, and I was very patient. But the minute you talk about me with your best friend, talk about a personal thing that I've shared with you, and I hope that I had to scroll down more, bro. It was like 3 times I had to scroll down. That's all. Like,
Shuru
so
mein hi mil liya.
imagine what has happened since these months. Why are you having this conversation? It was like a very simple thing also that happened, that if I'm going, say like I'm dating this person, I'm going somewhere, and she was with me, my assistant was with me. I throw this Ramadan iftar events and stuff, and so I wanted to do the food tasting, but I'm calling all my friends and family, so I wanted to go and try the food. So I had booked everything, and they kept a date for me for food tasting to come and choose the food and everything. So I told him, you want to join? He's like, sure, how's the place? I was like, it's cool, casual. And by the way, I'm a very casual person, right? So I was like, oh, I'm wearing casuals anyway, it's not that fancy. He went over there, had a good time. We had a good time. We tried the food. We said what we should do. This is normal. Then, fast forward months, it's in a voice note where he's telling his friend, she told me it's not fancy, but it is so fancy. And what the fuck are you complaining? I'm literally not dressed that well.
You're not supposed to know all that. You know that.
But you know what I'm saying? Why are you complaining?
The whole idea of the whole chat is that you're not supposed to have any idea that's happening behind you or whatever.
But the thing
I
is, in the
understand
last
where you
few
come
months,
from as well.
Yeah, but the last few months, all that lies that has done and the things that have been very off, the thing that where the relationship was getting off, all he made it look like that he was a victim, and he showed it to his friend.
But that's the easier thing to do, right?
100%. But again, where's the progress? Where are you owning it to yourself?
Yeah.
Taking responsibility and working. I'm like, go do therapy. Do something. Then, and not just the lies, it's just the insecurity also.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Like, it's not a nice
Your
place
friend
to
spent
be
so
in,
much
right?
on you. I was like, yeah, he's my childhood friend. We went out shopping. And he said, like, for me, he's my childhood best friend.
I don't think people understand the concept of best friends, like, or even like close friends when it's girls and girl with a guy or guy with a girl.
100%.
It's just always looked at the wrong way, and it's not a issue in the person, it's the issue in the thought of the
It's not even a
person.
thought. I think that guy was very insecure. Like me going out from, like, I know this friend of mine since I was 16, 17, and we went out for dinner. He was like, Munira, and we do go out once in a year for dinner where we catch up. This is our thing. And he'll talk about his life, I'll talk about my life, and it's like a birthday dinner, like it between him and his and my birthday.
So it's coming up.
Like, yeah, we're going to go for that dinner in October because it's in the middle. So we go for this dinner. So I put up a video, picture with dinner, this. That guy has gone and checked the menu prices.
No way. That's so crazy, bro.
And then he's seen my videos and he goes like, he's your friend for so long. He's such a good looking guy. He's taking you to such a nice place. Why didn't you ever think of dating him? I'm dating you now. What the fuck? Now you understand.
Yeah.
That is too much. Like, now you're going to be like, why didn't I think of dating him? Fine, bye, I'll date him. Bye. Like, so that's what it is. He was like this, and then it would come up to like my one friend, like his family friends with him, his friends, like our parents are family friends, and he's married, he's got 3-4 kids. But he's like my best friend, like, we do bakchodi, this is it. And he's in the same market, by the way. He's also into perfumes. So he's also with his brothers are like my brothers. We are all in the exhibition together, having lunch, dinner, chilling kar rahe. So with him, it's like shopping is like, I also laugh at him. It's like, this year you didn't make me shop. He'll be like, chal. For me, it's like, I wanted something white or something. And then he'll be like, why do you keep it? I was like, no, I'll check the other store and see if that white. I want white. So I want to see something. He goes like, Munira, with me, you touch, you buy. And he's that friend. He's always been like this.
Yeah.
He's like, मैंने कुछ देख लिया वो बोला घर पे आ गया. Very sweet, like just he's like, you don't buy these things for yourself. I know that. You don't spend on yourself. So I'm here now. Khalas. Bye. And he's that person for me.
Nice.
Must be so nice. Someone spending thousands and thousands of dollars
People
on
who
you.
don't get that, they don't know how it is, right? Like that's the thing.
And not once, repeated many times, over dinner, over like someone paying for my dinner or someone buying me something. Now, is it in the insecurity because maybe he's not able to give me that? I get it. But did
that's what I was thinking of. That's the
Yeah.
reason.
I know. Yes, but I didn't ask you for it. I asked you to
But it's
not put
daunting
it.
as it is.
I know,
It
but
could
don't
be, I
put
guess.
it on me.
Yeah.
Then you
But
make
maybe
it.
you should establish.
Yeah, you shouldn't put it on me because then what
You
happens?
shouldn't stop something because of that.
Yeah, you shouldn't put it on me. And now I don't want to tell him if my friend name is Abdullah, if he gave me a bag.
Yeah.
I don't want to tell you anymore.
Goes into that white lie.
Yeah, but I don't want to
Territory.
tell you. But the thing is, I'm the person who wants to tell you everything. I'm that person as well. I want to tell you everything, what I'm feeling, what I'm buying, whatever I'm wearing, where I'm going, who I'm sitting with. I'm that person. I'm very open in relationship. All my cards are on the table.
And on that note,
Yes.
checkpoint.
Okay.
And so this is the last segment, okay?
Okay.
You have to just tell us, as a women's advocate.
Okay.
You've been
Yeah.
speaking from a woman's perspective,
Yeah.
point
Yeah.
of view. And honestly, we don't receive that much.
Yeah.
Like from our last few guests have been just men.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Last 2-3 men. So I was like, bro, I really need to get a story out. So
Yeah.
all of that aligned to like you being here, and
Yeah.
it's been fantastic. But as a women's advocate, okay, now I'm gonna like switch the frame from
Yeah.
you to like you on the keynote stage,
Yeah.
okay?
Okay.
And then add a bit of yourself into it as well.
Okay.
In a relationship, what are the 3 things or 4 things that girls just need to have, like, and you would like to see that more in women? Do you get it? In a
Oh,
relationship, like
yeah.
things that are like, you should just have that.
I feel a woman definitely first one should be independent on her own. She should know how to suffice on her own. You have to always think it's not coming from anywhere negative or trauma based or nothing. It's just that as a safety net for your own self, that you should be independent on your own, financially, emotionally, both. You know, you should be independent. Second, stop bringing baggages. And it works for both, by the way. Stop bringing old baggages into new relationships. You know, I would always say this, to be successful anywhere. Your trauma from your work space, your trauma from your relationship, your trauma from your family, whatever it is. Stop putting it forward. No one's asking you to forget it. Remember it. That's your strength. You should take it as a power to yourself. Don't use it as to victimize yourself. A lot of people victimize themselves. मेरे साथ तो वैसा हो गया, मेरे साथ तो वैसा हो गया, मैं तो ऐसा थी. No, stop doing that. Do it if you want to, but then show the power that you've come out of it and how you have changed it for yourself, for people around you, for your own life, for your future. I would always say this. And how many do you want?
1 more.
Okay.
Minimum requirement was 3, not 2. Hello.
Okay. Okay. So I was, of course, independent. Of course, I would say stop carrying baggage. And I think would be stop being afraid of being yourself.
I think that's like the thing that's missing the most in like.
Stop being afraid.
Yeah.
Like, stop being afraid. If you like material stuff, that's you. Be you. Some guy cannot give it. It's okay. Find someone who can give it. Don't expect it. If you're a person like me, if you want to get a person who's emotionally available and understands and is kind, then go for that. Go search for that. And it's not necessarily when I'm saying searching means like, okay, fine, you're going and constantly hunting in apps and rishtas and stuff. I'm saying searching.
You don't do like dating websites and
Oh my
dating-
God, I was on the app. This is such a bad thing. I don't want to. That experience was so bad. So bad.
We'll get into it like the next time for sure, but I
Yeah.
want to know
This
about
one
it.
Yeah,
This
this
one.
one.
We start off the next one with dating and not like marriage.
So bad.
Marriage part is over. You get it? Like, yes,
Now we have
okay,
cleared
now-
that with Munira. On the next
bad.
one, we're going to speak of her real dating life.
That's gonna be crazy. But yeah, so I would say like that for sure. Not to be afraid of what you want, how you want it. Your standards are high, and people are coming and saying your standards are high. Say good,
Okay.
push it higher.
Fair.
Push it higher. It's like I was here. Now you made me feel like I'm too much here. Now meet me here. I said be stubborn. Because in the end of the day, only in the end, two people are going to, I never say complete each other. That's the worst line that I could, this is in my dictionary, is the worst. No one should complete each other. You should complement each other when you're together. So don't be afraid. Say it in relationships. Don't be afraid when it comes to work and where you can push harder and everything, where there are biased, women are not getting the opportunity. Change, pivot, move, find another way. But somehow fight through it, struggle through it. You'll get there. Everyone, it's not maybe now, not maybe tomorrow. Well, it'll take months. But if you're going to be afraid, you're always going to be in a box. And that's going to stop your mind. It'll be like a block, you know. If you're afraid, it's just a block.
Box, yeah.
And you will not be able to get out of your own block. And something changed my mind, I'll tell you. This is really nice. Someone had messaged me saying, I was going through something in my, like, you know, sometimes, you know, you have your ups and your downs. Someone had messaged me saying, where are you? You know what I said? By mistake, I wrote, because you're typing and I'm in the car. And I said, I'm in my way. And I was like, wait, on. And I read it, I'm in my way. And that changed my life. I'm like, I'm the only one who's in my way. If I can break anything, if I can achieve anything, I can achieve anything I want.
Yeah, that's true.
Super deep.
Right?
Super deep. Yeah.
I was like, I'm in my own way. And I written it by, I think it's same Abdullah only, I think. I must have been typing to him.
Open Abdullah.
Yeah. So I said somewhere like, I'm in my way. And I was just like, shit. This is a game changer right here. And when women have all these three in their hand, when I'm talking about when they're not afraid, when they're independent, and all of this thing, all of this is with them right now, right? This is my favorite quote, which I say in all my keynote speaking when I'm giving women empowerment. When another woman is doing better, cheer. And if her crown is slanted, fix it for her. There's enough space for everyone.
Wow.
Right? Fix the crown for her.
That's super. That's just how things should be, dude.
I know. If you support each other,
like, we have to say it.
Yeah.
That's where we live. Like, we have to say these things. Like, it's.
Yeah.
And on that, we have to say this note. That's Checkpoint. Thank you so much, Munira, for coming
Of
on
course.
and sharing your story. And
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you for having me.
You should come again because now I want to know.
now like we thought we'd ask you about like Haramain mein kaun si perfume achhi hai. Like, you know, like tell me a little more this that like about Haramain, like
Talking about all business and all how it's working
yeah,
out and
yeah.
all, like we can do that. I want to do that.
Yeah, definitely.
yeah, but like this was.
Catch me before I leave though.
When are you leaving?
8th.
Yeah, we'll see you next time.
Yeah. Perfect.
So yeah, that's Raunak. That's Munira. You have
Thank
any
you.
last words for this episode?
I love the fact that I could be myself. So I love that you guys like put me out there, but just being me. You know, I love that. So thank you so much for bringing me here. And I felt like I spoke. Like, you know, I said whatever I'm feeling. Nothing like there's no sugarcoating. Nothing. This is amazing.
Awesome, and that's Raaghav. Bye.
Bye.